Listen, this is my life.
I understand that, sir, but you're asking me questions I can't
27
help
days
with.
incarcerated for no reason.
No, there is a reason. You do pay your child support. Now, if you want to keep going, I can do something else with the bond.
What are we doing?
Mr. Matthews indicated he'd like to speak to you, Your Honor. I did advise him against this. However, he would like to speak to you at this time.
Speak to me?
Yes, Your Honor.
For what purpose? What do you want to say?
I have evidence in my case. I wrote a letter also and submitted information into my case.
That, but what do you want me to do with that?
Well, this case is for year 2010 through 2013 for a total of $58,000 in child support. So for those 3 years, it's calculated up to $1,100 a month. At that time, I was on food stamps, and that amount would not have been an accurate child support amount. Now, as far as the warrant, I went to court in Tennessee in September 9th of 2021 on this matter, and a judge ruled on it. So I wasn't aware of a warrant or anything like that. I've sent certified mail.
Told all of this to your attorney because you're telling me, but I can't do anything.
I have. My attorney refused to work for me as I needed him to.
Oh, so with your law degree, you were going to try to tell him what he needed to do, and
It was
some of that stuff he couldn't do. So it's not working for you.
Forgive me, Your Honor, for addressing the court, but it's not submitted any information that would get me home to my family. My employer has advanced me $10,000 towards my bond, get home to attend to my business on Monday.
I did send information that was provided to Ms. Gaines by Mr. Matthews' rights to A.G. Williams this morning. Obviously, A.G. Williams is not the on today, but that was the attorney on the docket, so that's who I sent this information to and communicated with earlier this week about Mr. Matthews.
So you actually did your job, right, Mr. Buckovich? But nobody appreciates it. I got you. Anything else you want to tell me?
Yes, sir. I was extradited from Texas. From here, it's been a total of 27 days that I've been incarcerated. The letter that I wrote to you explains a lot more in detail. I have $10,000 for my bond so that I can be released to get back to work. My wife
requires 25%. So if you're at 58, I'm going to be somewhere around 16, 17,000.
14,500.
I have your bond in this case set at 16,80462.
Yeah, the numbers that were submitted for the total is about 3 different numbers. And I'm not sure which one is correct. I received a letter in the mail.
Well, if you paid the 16,000, it's going to go to where support should be anyway. So I'm not changing the bond.
All right.
Anything else?
No, sir.
What do you want me to do with this case?
Yep.
I just opened that to the floor, I guess. I don't know.
You asking me? You asking me?
Huh? Whoever wants to answer me.
Well, I believe that the 10,000 should be accepted.
Okay.
Home to my wife and sons.
10,000. Then you need to come up with about 6,000 plus more.
This case is between the years of 2010 and 2013.
Okay. And somehow those children had to survive without you paying your child support.
It was only 3 years. My son is 30 years old now.
Okay. And it's owed.
And I want to pay it, sir. I do want to pay it. Can I start with the $10,000?
We will take the 10. Then you got to come up with 6. I told you that. I mean, I'll keep repeating myself as long as you want to keep repeating yourself. I don't have a problem. I got all day.
I mean, you do send this form.
When is the court date?
He'll give it to you. Yeah, I can do it.
I've spoken to him whether he's still just is a
And what? If we wait a little longer, he'll probably have 12,000.
What?
Yeah, the longer we go. Just a lot more money. I'm thinking.
This is the offer we talked about on Tuesday when we were in jail. We're waiving up. If you pay the certain portions down, they will reduce the charge.
Strange to do that. Judge.
Wow.
Suspects is sure. You'll be waiving, Your Honor.
Pardon?
You're waiving, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. That was almost lunch. So you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
yes,
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
yes,
You understand you will not have that hearing and that you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
when would the hearing be?
Pardon?
When would the hearing be?
Soon. I will set a date.
Okay,
I mean, this isn't a negotiation. You want to waive or not?
well, I
You
do,
want to waive or not?
but I don't understand all the court proceedings because
Okay, and that's why
I'm not a criminal.
to listen to him.
He's been doing this for 2 years. And I'm not a criminal.
It's 2 years long. Do you wish to waive your preliminary examination?
Yes,
You will also waive?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
Thought everybody was. All right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on a single count. Mr. Bukovich, with your 2 years experience, can do this part. Go ahead, sir.
To waive formal reading information and stand mute as to the charges.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be set.
1:30, Judge Slay.
Here's your date, April 9th, 2026, 1:30 before Judge Slay.
well, I have one question, Your Honor. If I pay the bond to get out, I reside in Tennessee. That's where my home is. Will I be allowed to go home and then come back to court?
If you pay the bond, you're going to have to stay in Michigan until the court gives you permission. So now, this having been waived, Judge Slay would be the one that you'd have to ask.
Well, where would I stay here in Michigan?
Where would you stay? Well, we're providing accommodations at this point.
Well, once I get out.
I don't make hotel reservations. I don't push. Oh. You'd stay at Childers' house. This thing.
Listen, this is my life.
I understand that, sir, but you're asking me questions I can't.
27
help
days
with.
incarcerated for no reason.
No, there is a reason. You do pay your child support. Now, if you want to keep going, I can do something else with the bond. But I think we're done here. Thank you.
This is my life, man.
Yes, I know. And you take part of mine that I will get back. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Judge Simpson, if I could just say, and I think he may be too proud to say, Joy Gaines, Senior Assistant Public Defender, his wife contacted me, and either today or yesterday, I mean, their son was murdered within the past year, and this is the court period time. So I think he is under a level of stress. And
I understand.
so I just want to apologize.
It's a motion, a way to do that.
Yes, yes.
Just to listen to Mr. Bukovich. Mr.
Yes.
Bukovich could have gotten that before the court. It could have been addressed. He wanted to handle it his own way. So my condolences to his family, but this isn't the way it's done.